welcome to day 3 of Vlogmas. Hi Lego. Not even putting the camera on myself today. Honestly, it is 9:30 and I am not feeling well at all. So I am just laying on the couch watching some Hallmark movies. I am working on finishing up my test knit. I just needed to have one sock done by the 30th, which I accomplished, but I should have this one off the needles by the end of the day today, which is great, especially if I just lounge on the couch all day. I think, vaguely talked about, but I was not feeling very well at that point. My Suska socks by Andrea Mowry. I was doing the challenge, her fall challenge. Unfortunately, I knit the smallest size and it is way too small. So, luckily enough, it's a shorty sock, so I have plenty to knit the larger size. It just, unfortunately, it will not be done before tomorrow to do the challenge, but that's okay. I love the pattern. It was so fun to knit. It was my first time doing it was a toe up with a gusset, and I had never done that before, so it was a lot of fun knitting. So at least I got to knit it 2 more times. So I thought I would just jump on while I was here and do my advent calendars here. So the first one, let me open up my day 1 for my yarn advent calendar. And here we go. So I have this green that I had dyed up. And this will be the start of one of the, I think I had talked about the sprocket socks by a Pippin Pen. So if I get this taken care of, I can get this cast on later on today. I love the way this came out. So that was my first day of the sock calendar, and now I also had picked up this advent calendar. This is one of my favorite perfumes. They do it's California Clementine perfume, which I absolutely loved, and I had seen this advent calendar, and it's all small samples. And it wasn't very expensive as far as a lot of the advent calendars go, so I had picked this up. So let me, here we go, and let's see, day 1 is, oh, here we go, and let's see here. So it is a perfume sample of the Clementine, California, which is my favorite scent. Alright, so there we go. And I think this is it for now. I'm going to just finish watching the Hallmark movie, finish up my cup of coffee, maybe make myself a chai latte. And I will check in with you guys later on. What do you got there, Ryan?
I've got an advent calendar.
What number are you starting with?
24.
You're counting down backwards with your advent calendar?
Yes.
Yep. Do you guys all see the mess in my background? Those are all my works in progress. I don't want to discuss it right now. We got to get through it. What kind of chocolate do you have there?
The chocolate kind.
What is it shaped as?
Shaped as a starfish.
Already opened it.
Yeah, and what do you have, Jacob?
I don't know. Time to decorate your Christmas tree with garlands of candy. Okay.
Chocolate's hard.
Yeah. Have I mentioned we have not yet decorated the tree, but I absolutely love it. We cut it down the other day, and it is a conifer. Jacob held the tree while Daddy cut it down. And that is it for the boys' advent calendars. So I decided for my salads this week I wanted to try doing pickled onions on it. So I found this recipe, Cookie and Kate, her quick pickled onions. So I have it here. It's cooling. Once it's cooled, it can go into the refrigerator. So I'll let you guys know how that works out. You can see I have my baguette in the back. I am making some French onion soup tonight because it is snowing. I think it just started snowing, right, Steve? It just started snowing, so this book, my brother-in-law had it, and when I was at his house, fell in love with this book, the photographs, I don't know if, and everything, so I am making the French onion soup out of this. I do have to say that it calls for no broth, it just calls for water. I do 50% water and 50% broth on it in the soup. But that is what we're having for a dinner tonight, and we'll see how these turn out to top my salad with in the morning. How is it, Ryan?
It's amazing.
Oh.
Tastes like food.
So it is about 6:45 now, and I am just cast on the sprocket socks with my first Advent yarn, and I have a cup of peppermint tea. I've stayed up 45 minutes later than I have the past 2 nights. Still not feeling 100%, but so much better, and I'm going to head to bed fairly shortly. Just have to drive to work tomorrow in the snow. We've already got an inch here. And the boys, lucky them, already have the day off tomorrow. We already got notification that school is canceled. So I am just going to sit back, relax, enjoy my tea, and knit the ribbing on the sprocket sock. Have a good night.